So what I've got here is a plant pot, terracotta plant pot, and as you can see it's got a bit of a crack in it just there, and it runs pretty much from the top of the pot to the bottom of the pot. Well, you might think, well, it's had it, there's no life left in it, but, and I've done it before, if you carefully drill holes either side of the crack, you can actually effectively sew it back together. So I brought one of the plants in that I've got. You can see here where I've done the same thing here on this larger pot, and I did this a few years ago now, I think, and it's still holding together and the pot hasn't cracked anywhere else, so that saved me a few quid. Now to do it is a little tricky. Obviously the pot is quite fragile as it is, so what I've got here is a cordless drill, one that's got a hammer function, and I've got a very small masonry bit in here, and I'm literally just going to drill either side of the crack carefully. I've got a little pot of water just to stop the drill bit overheating. There we go. So you can see now I've got two holes either side of that crack, and I'm just going to do that all the way down and then we'll stitch it together. Right, so almost at the bottom. I'll just drill two more holes either side of the crack, I think, and then move on to the next step. Okay, so that's that bit done. It has chipped off a little bit on the inside, but that'll be fine. So the next thing to do is stitch it together, and for that I'm just going to use this, just copper wire. This one's quite thin, but you can use thicker, so you just need to cut yourself a length off using a pair of wire cutters. And you can find this stuff in old motors and electronics. That's where I've got this from, so it's all recycled. And then the idea is to literally sew the pot together. So and all I'm doing is just poking the wire through the hole, and then I'll pull it tighter. So I'm kind of, I guess, a bit like doing a shoelace or something similar. So the trickiest part of this is drilling the holes in the pot without cracking it further. And there's no reason why you can't do a pattern. I'm just going for the easiest option, so I'll go all the way up like that and then come back down so that they're cross shapes So yeah, this bit's the easy bit. And then once that's done, and you've tightened the wire up as much as you can get it without breaking the pot's ready for reusing. So it's all done across the front now. I've kept it quite simple, but you could do a more elaborate design, I guess. And all I'm going to do now is just where the wires are sticking out, is just twist them together. And using a pair of pliers, give it a good twist, make sure they don't come undone. And then just cut off that little extra bit. There we go. How to fix a terracotta plant pot. Now all I've got to do is find something to go in it. Alright, thanks for watching.